One of my YouTube friends asked me, well, how will I know if I'm currently with my soulmate? Um, one of the ways that you will find out that you have met your soulmate is almost like you are, but basically are rekindling spirits, because your spirit and your soul are more connected than y'all two are, and you are going to feel an in-depth connection with this person that is unspeakable. It's almost like y'all already know each other. But when you see your soul partner, most likely your soul partner is going to be everything that you want and need soulfully and spiritually. They might not look exactly the way you want them to look. They might not have as much money the way you want them to have, but they feed you spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. They feed you, and they're giving you power and energy. That's how you know that you have met someone, either a rekindling spirit or you have met your soulmate. But in order for it to work, you both have to equally be yoked. That means that you have to really love her in depthly from your soul, and she has to love you the same exact way, because when you all love each other from the depth of your soul and spirit, y'all are letting out a frequency. Y'all are letting out an energy. Y'all is letting out basically power. And when y'all have sex, y'all is feeding each other power and energy and frequency. So it's almost like y'all is giving each other the Christ consciousness. And then when y'all have babies under that same frequency, under that same energy and power, your babies are going to be powerful. They're going to be made out of pure love. This is the reason why they have indoctrinated us with false love. And they really don't want the man or the woman to connect. They want to tell us what love is. Love is tolerating. Love is hurt. Love is being with the one through thick and thin. That is not real love. Because when you love someone and you love them from the depth of your soul, the energy that you is giving that person is making them powerful. And the love that they is giving you from their soul is making you powerful. So y'all are a power couple. But if you realizing that you was loving someone from the depth of your soul and they are still hurting you, they are still lying to you, they are still cheating on you, they're not doing good by you, most likely you are basically with a narcissist. Because a lot of empaths, they love from the depth of their soul, and they always got a tendency of getting with narcissists. This is why narcissists attracts empath and empath attracts narcissists, because a narcissist love deeply. Not a narcissist. An empath love deeply. An empath love from the depth of their soul, and a lot of times they get taken advantage of. So when you find someone that is equally yoked to you, to where though y'all both are loving each other from the depth of your soul, y'all is feeding each other power and energy and the frequency. And your children, when you have children, y'all are making love through that same power and energy and frequency. And your kids is going to be born in that. And y'all have to, like I said, y'all have to equally be yoked. If you are dealing with somebody right now and you notice that you was loving them from the depth of your soul and they are hurting you, that is not your soulmate. That is basically a warlock. That is a vampire that is basically feeding off of your energy. Because while you were loving them from the depth of your soul and you were giving them all of this energy and this power and this frequency, they are building it up to give it to someone else. So this is why you should never really fully give your soul to someone unless you know that that person is giving you their soul back. You understand? Because a lot of times a lot of us, including myself, we love hard, and a lot of times we love too soon. And you got a lot of people down here that know what true love is, and then you got a lot of people that don't know what true love is. So if you are a person right now and you realizing that you are in a one-sided relationship, that you was giving your heart and your all to this person and they are not receiving it back, that is not your soulmate. That is not your life partner. That is someone that you need to fucking get away from, because if not, they're going to run you crazy. Because eventually, while you will keep giving your power and your energy and your frequency to this person, they are going to use it up as much as they can. And later on, you are going to be weak. You are not going to be no good to yourself. And then when you finally do meet your soul partner, you are going to be so weak and your frequency is going to be so low until when you finally meet your soulmate, they're going to have to like reprogram you and regenerate you. And a lot of times they are not going to do that because you are not able to give them the kind of love at the moment because you don't have it. So right now, if you are currently in a relationship with someone and you know that this person is feeding off of your energy instead of reciprocating it back, you need to let them go, because eventually you are going to get weak. You are going to feel powerless and they are going to eat you alive. This is why a lot of empaths, they have very low self-esteem. They cry a lot because they meet narcissists. And narcissists attract empaths. And make sure that when you meet the person and you think that they are your soulmate, make sure that you know that they are feeding you energy, not just with sex, not just with money, not just with good conversations, not because they are filling in the blanks of your trauma. Make sure that when you are with this person, they are giving you energy. It's almost like you are taking a 5-hour energy every fucking day. Because your energy and your frequency and your power is so fucking high dealing with this person, you cannot come down. It's almost like y'all two is giving each other the Christ consciousness. Because no matter what struggle that you have in life, it's going to bring y'all even closer. Because the more hell that you go through in life with your soulmate, it's going to bring you closer. Because you know, and she knows, or you both know that the more love that y'all giving to each other, it's going to create more power. Y'all could be walking through the fire together. But as long as you know that you got your soulmate there, that soulmate is your other half, is your better half. You understand? That soulmate is giving you power and energy and strength, and you are able to walk through that flames. But if you got a partner right now and y'all go through tough times and now all of a sudden y'all want to separate because time, no, that's not your soulmate at all. That is somebody that's tolerating you. That is somebody that's feeding off of your energy. That is somebody that basically can live without you. When you meet a person that is meant to be with you, that is God and heaven sent, that is perfectly for you, no matter what you go through, the energy is going to make you better. You got a lot of couples down here that have been through hell and back together. They have. But what have that person done outside of the relationship that got them to basically deal with the hell? It might not have been you. And what I mean by that is, if you and your partner went through hell and back together, right? A lot of times your partner could have went outside to get a healing, or your partner could have went outside to feel better, and you is still there. So when your relationship finally get good, it wasn't because of the love that y'all had for one another. It's because most likely your partner went out to get the kind of love that he or she needs. And now that he had generated, or she had generated the love and the energy, now he can come back to you. But most likely, now that that person has found energy outside, that person is going to always go outside. This is why you have to be careful of who you lay down with, who you have sex with. Because a person that loves you from the depth of their soul, if they tolerating you, you are only feeding off of their energy. But if a person is loving you from the depth of their soul and they giving you all of their energy, a real person that knows this, they are going to leave because they know that you are not doing them any good. They are feeding you, but you are starving them. That's just not real love. We got a lot of women down here and men down here that is married to their loved ones only because of stability or what they have created together. But if you notice that you are starving in your relationship, believe me, that is not your soulmate. It's not. And most likely the power that you was giving the man or the woman, they are giving it to somebody else. So this is why now we need to take time and learn what real love is and unlearn to what we were taught. And now is the time for us to seek solely within ourselves to see What do we really need and want in order to bring out the best in us, in order to bring out the power in us? And we need to seek a partner that can do just that.